Alright guys, this is my first tutorial. It's just how to do a splash screen on Visual Studio. Usually comes with one already, but it looks really crappy and you can really edit much. Let me show you how it looks. I'll create a new project. We'll call it tutorial. I'm just gonna have a regular standard Windows form application. Then I'm gonna add the splash so you can see how it looks. Then I'll just erase it. Alright. We're gonna add Windows Forms. It should be this one right here. Now, as you can see, yeah, it looks just okay, but honestly, I don't like it. So let's try to make our own splash screen. Alright, this is gonna be our main form. I'm just gonna leave it as is just for testing purposes. First things first, let's create another one. It's gonna be a Windows form, just regular Windows form. We're gonna first get rid of pretty much everything, the menu, everything like that. Alright, so the control box is gonna be false. You can do it however you want. Usually this is how I do it. No icon. And then to none. You could have easily just done just this one, but just a tendency I have. Alright, so we're gonna decide the size. Usually a good size for it will be 600 by 400. It's a pretty good size. So you can either just, I'm just gonna add a progress bar here. Just make it like right here or somewhere. You can leave it like this, or you can just change the background to anything you want. But if you want something more custom, I would just create something. If you don't have Photoshop, you can use GIMP. You can use anything you want. So right now I'm gonna create one 600 by 400. Probably just put the background white just for the hell of it. Then I'm gonna search for any image just so we can test it out. Let's see, Dragon Ball Z. I'm gonna look for PNG. Usually that they have like they're transparent, so that's even better. So I'm gonna use probably the logo. Probably this one right here. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Save image. If you copy and paste it in Photoshop, usually it doesn't copy in the transparent part, so I just for the hell of it, I'm gonna do it like that. Alright, new folder. Alright, now we're gonna import it here. Alright, I'll probably make it a little smaller. Alright, so that's gonna be it. Then you can pretty much put your company tile. I'm gonna keep using Dragon Ball Z. Alright. Just making it quick, nothing fancy. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna change the background to something more interesting. Probably like a grain. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do just like that, just a little effect. And then I'm gonna make this Z glow. It's just really basic stuff. I'm gonna make it glow white. Alright, so let's say you can go as complex as you want. I'm just doing it for the hell of the tutorial. So save as. Just gonna use JPEG. I'm gonna name it background. I use maximum. Might as well. Alright, so we go back here. Then we're gonna click on the main form, and we're gonna change the background image. I'm gonna import it. Then there you go. Now if you go like that, you will notice that you see a bunch of times. So just make sure right here on the bottom that's 600 by 400, and on maximum size put the same thing so you can go bigger than that. Yeah, there's a bunch of ways to doing it, but this is what's worked for me. So next things first, now the programming part. So we're gonna go to the code. First we have to create a timer. This is just like this is actually not checking it, like checking files and all that. It's just, let's say, a 2-second 2-second splash screen. So we're gonna put a timer, and it's gonna be for every 100 milliseconds, which is, let's put it for 10 milliseconds. Alright, so we're gonna start the timer here. Like I say, I'm just doing it really raw. You can do it however you want. Then every time the timer ticks, I want the progress bar to actually increase. So we're gonna do an if statement just in case the percentage value is over 100. It's gonna give you an error. So if progress bar value is greater or equal to 100, then this is where we want it. Once it's done, this is where we're gonna open the second form. For now, it's just I'm gonna put an else so it can add the increment. So we're gonna put progress bar that value to 1. So every time, I would say 100 times a second, it's gonna add 1 to the progress bar. That means that the whole thing is gonna last 1 second. So I'm gonna put a message box just so you see how it is. I'm gonna put done. Alright, so let's test it out. Oh, sorry, that was my fault. You have to change it on the properties. You have to, the startup form should be the splash screen. Alright, so it's working properly. You see all this error? I'm gonna show you why it did that. So whenever it goes over 100, this is going to be always going to be true. So this is where you have to actually stop it. So first we're gonna stop the timer so it won't keep doing that. And it should, you should only see one box that says done now. Alright, so that's the first part. Second, we have to go to the design on the progress bar, I like to put it in steps of one so it can look like a little more smooth, like smooth. And that's fine. Style blocks, that's fine. All right. So once the timer stops, message box is done. Then you're gonna add one. So now we wanna, whenever this is done, we want it to show the other one. So we're gonna get rid of this message box. All right. So we're gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna go really raw. As form one, as new form one. Then we're gonna make it visible. So what this does, it's gonna pretty much just show whenever the percentage is 100, it's gonna show the other second window. All right, and if you want a percentage, you can too. You can just put a label. Then label 1 text equals to progress bar value. Let's see how it works. See, now we just got to add a percentage to it. Alright, it's looking a little better. You can see it shows you the other form. Now there's something you should notice, like first we want this to disappear, so we're gonna have to, there's a bunch of ways you can do it, but let me show you one not to do. Okay, progress bar, you can use just me. If you put this pose, a lot of people just have questions about that. If you put this pose, look what happens. Everything exits. Why? Because it's pretty much saying exit the whole thing, and right now it has it that it closes whenever the startup form just closes. So whenever the splash screen closes, everything is pretty much going to close. Alright, so now there's another one called hide. A lot of people use this too, but it's actually, I'm going to show you why not to use it. Yeah, it's going to get rid of this, and it's only going to show you the form you want. But if you close this, the program keeps running. Why? Because the other form is still there. It hasn't disappeared. So the way to do it, you're going to have to use me.close. That way, wait, that was my fault. It's not close. Oh yeah, no, that's what it is. I'm sorry. So you go to properties. Now we have to change when last form closes. This is really important, else it's gonna do what it just did right now. Now it should work. There you go. So whenever you close this, it should exit out of the program. Perfect. Alright, another thing is if you run it, I notice that it starts on this side of the screen. I want it to be like exactly on the middle of the screen. So we're gonna go to design. Right here there's a little form that says start position center of screen. Let's make sure it's that, and it should start right here in the middle. Alright, this one, if you want it in the middle too, you just gotta open it the same way, and then just put center of screen. So now both of them should be in the center. There you go. Alright, and you can go, let me show you one that I did. It's like more custom. It's a program that I did recently. You can go a little more like custom with it. This is just a program to upload FTP files to the server. I won't show you the code because it has a lot of stuff that I don't want to show, but I'm gonna show you how it looks. It looks just like this, really simple. Now when you click start, it's gonna show you. Then it's gonna say it's about to start. You see how this is a different progress bar. This animation I made in Photoshop. So right now it's actually uploading a 200 megabyte file to an FTP site. So you see how it's black with red? It's a little more complex to do, but it looks really, really good. So this is another thing you can do. If you have any suggestions of what should I make, or if you need me to be more in depth about this splash screen, just leave me a comment below and I'll make sure I do another video for you. Alright, thank you guys.